Well, as you can guess by now, I'm back on the pump jack trailer project. I've got this new tire and wheel for the trailer. Got the wheel all wire wheeled. Got a little hand work to do here around the valve stem because I didn't want to get that nasty wire wheel close to that copper valve stem and damage that or the flap underneath. So I'm prepping these. I'm going to get them both wire wheeled, the rims, and then I'm going to wash them with a brush, soap and water, rinse them off, and then air dry them with the air nozzle. Then I'm going to paint those wheels and then get some tire black on the tires. We'll get those mounted on the trailer because the next step is mounting this guy on the trailer. So yeah. Well, it's that time of year again, and the trusty Portacool is doing a fine job. Not sponsored, just what I use. Even though I've kept it under cover, this thing is filthy. It needs a good pressure washing. Just can't keep stuff clean in the desert. The dirt and dust down here is like talc. It gets into everything every time we have the slightest breeze. I'm embarrassed how dirty the coal vise is. You remember the series I did on refurbing that. So here we go. Swap out tires and wheels. The new tires are an inch wider than the old ones, but they're almost 4 inches taller. So, I mean, this trailer's tall enough, but she's going to sit a little higher and a little prouder, which is not going to hurt anything. I got plenty of clearance all the way around, so they'll fit. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, man. I got these tires and wheels at scrap price, so I can't complain. One new tire, a cheap one, is like $500, and I got 6 for $125 with the rims. So I can't complain. Oh, and the rims turned out really good. Happy with that. That's a Rust-Oleum metal finish. We used to call it silver in the old days. Now they just call it metal finish. So whatever, they're gonna work. All right, let's get this side jacked up and start getting some lugs and clips off. We'll get that old rotten tire off of there and get the new one on. Here we go. Oh, and by the way, I've got a B&W fully adjustable hitch, and it will a rolling hitch, so I can change ball sizes with the pull of a pin. But as you can see, I've got her set up to tow something really tall, like this guy. well, pull out the lid to put under there. Spinning behind. Grab a wrench and get that one. Okay, I gotta get the vacuum and suck up all the black widow spiders. I've gotta get a wire wheel on all these threads. I may have to chase a couple of those with a die. I'm going to wire wheel, repaint all the clips and lug nuts. And I also discovered, I'm going to jack it up, I got a U-bolt that's loose. So I'm going to have to do hand over all the U-bolts and stuff, make sure everything is tight. I'm going to do all that off camera because that's not interesting. These taller, wider tires just add to the sick and ridiculous factor of this entire beast. And I love it. These are going to work out well. I got 60 PSI in the tires. I've got the lugs all torqued. And I also got the U-bolts. I took them off, wire wheeled them, chased the nuts and the threads on the U-bolts, and got them all back in there and torqued up nice and tight, so don't have any axle issues. It's gonna work great. Oh, hey! Quick update here. These are working awesome. However, I need another one because I still got too many boxes. And too many cans on nuts and bolts. Still hanging loose, so I gotta fix that. But enough about that. Let's get that mounted there. I gotta move that grinder off of there, and let's get that on there. Sorry, my back's in the way. All right. Let me get staged here. I'll get some bolts put in that thing. Forgot I gotta loosen up my precision clutch here so I could slide that air compressor a little farther forward. Which means I got to slide this engine that way. All right, that's good enough. All right. I'll push this engine forward, then I'll slide the compressor forward. Yeah. I should probably rig up a little better system for moving this engine back and forth. But I kind of like the redneck ratchet strap clutch assembly. Well, I had to pull this belt loose to get holes to line up a little bit better. Hey, I was checking my analytics. Well, Arco Outlaw Edge, Minnesota Outlaw Customs, he tipped me off in the comments on my last video. We made 400 subscribers. And as most of you know that have been around for quite a while, I don't actively ask for subscribers. You know, you hear that all over YouTube all the time, and I figured, you know, if you like the content of a channel you're watching, you're going to subscribe to it. You don't need me to pester you for subscriptions. I'm not into this to be a big YouTube star, get monetized, make money. That's not me. Not how I roll. And but that said, I enjoy having you all around while I goof around working on all this silly stuff or making stuff out of scrap. And so I just want to say thank you, especially to all of you new folks that have just signed on in the last week. Welcome. There's a great group of people that hang around this channel and banter in the comments with me, and we have a lot of fun. And I mean, it's just all about goofing around, you know. I am privileged. I worked for 45 years. And I am now privileged. Sorry, squirrel. I am now privileged to be one of the lucky folks who got to retire. And then I've been very privileged and thankful to have this big, beautiful shop that I fool around in rather. I paid my dues, you know. I did 45 years in the working force, and now I'm fortunate enough to have it pay off for me. Where was I going with this? Squirrel? Anyway, thanks to all the subscribers. I never thought this little channel would generate much interest, but it's been snowballing the last couple of weeks. It may peter out again, who knows, you know, but we're having fun. That's the main thing. I hope you're having fun watching. I got a lot of good comments on that video I posted a couple days ago working on that old Ford NAA tractor. That was a lot of fun to do, just goofing around with the guys and hanging out. And I'm doing this blind, sorry. Hanging out and having fun and all of that. And that's just how I roll, you know. So anyway, I'm going to finish tightening these bolts down, and we'll get the belt on there, and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, so now that we've hit the magic 400 mark, I got to start thinking about the giveaway if and when we hit 500. So I'm still languishing on stickers. Oh, be quiet. On stickers. But we'll get there. We'll get stickers made. And that will be, of course, part of the giveaway. All right. This is bolted down. It's belted up. What's next? So check this out. A buddy of mine in the Tractor Club, who also subscribes to this channel, gave me this brand spanking new air whistle. That's awesome. So what are we going to do with this? Well, this is the next phase. The pig. I've got to get this cleaned up and painted. As you can see, it's already got mounting brackets on it. Get it painted, get it to look like a pig, and I believe this is the best spot on the frame rail right here to mount it. I don't know yet if I'm going to have interference yet with the rivets that hold that inner gusset in. I don't know. I'll have to lay that out and play with it. So that will be the next video. So let's recap here. We've got the sick and ridiculous 920 tires and wheels all cleaned up, painted, mounted, torqued. We've got the Curtis air compressor back on the pump jack trailer. We've got a cool air whistle to incorporate into this once we get the pigified and mounted on here, and then we got to plumb it up. And then once it's plumbed up, it'll run that whistle. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to end it here, and on the next video, we'll pick up taking care of the pig. So again, thanks for watching, everybody. Welcome again to the new subscribers. Thanks, as always, to my existing subscribers. I don't know about you, but I'm having fun working on this thing. I got shows coming up where I'm going to take this this beast to, and oh, speaking of shows, all my hot rod and rat rod buddies, April 23rd, downtown Tucson at the Pima College downtown campus. The Tucson Rodders Association is having their annual car show there. They had over 300 cars and trucks last year. Huge, huge show. And they always invite power from the past every year. Yeah, if you are going to be in Arizona around Saturday the 23rd, try to make some time to come down to the Pima College downtown campus, downtown Tucson, for the Tucson Rodders Association annual car show. I think this is like the 43rd or 44th, something like that. You can Google Tucson Rodders Association, go to their website and look at the flyer advertising the show. It's huge. Awesome, awesome rides there. So yeah, okay. I'm going to cut it off here. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.